Joining us now with more on what to know about this Hanta virus is Dr. Stephanie Widmer. Dr. Widmer, thank you so much for being here. I got to be honest, I've never heard of this, and I started Googling right away, and what I found was really interesting. Tell me about how common this is, and what are the symptoms?
So Hanta virus is a viral syndrome. It is incredibly rare. In fact, since the CDC has been tracking it since 1993, there really have not been many cases at all. The mortality is very high. There are essentially two types of Hanta virus. There's Hanta virus pulmonary syndrome, which primarily affects the lungs, and then a syndrome that primarily affects the kidneys. It can manifest with different types of symptoms, respiratory failure, difficulty breathing, kidney injury, internal bleeding, and other things that we commonly see with other viral syndrome, like fever, chills, body aches, weakness, things like that.
So is there a treatment for this virus?
Unfortunately, there is not a specific medication or a designated treatment for Hanta virus. Like other viral syndromes, supportive care is the mainstay of treatment, IV hydration, rest, fluids, things like that. You know, really, in the case of Hanta virus, getting to the hospital sooner rather than later is the goal, especially because the mortality rate is so high, so that monitoring and supportive care can be initiated earlier rather than later.
And you mentioned those flu-like symptoms. Could she have mistaken this for the flu?
It is definitely possible that she could have mistaken this for the flu. It does share some common symptoms like the fever, the body aches, the weakness. It's entirely possible she didn't know what was going on and was maybe too weak to seek care or too confused or just overall too sick. It's really hard to know what happened.
Yeah, so many questions. Dr. Stephanie Widmer, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.